Sounds very interesting. It sounds like a puzzle. Like for a leader, it's obviously there's always budget limitations, so you can't always have the budget to hire the best in the whole world. So, but you're
Yeah, I
you
see.
try
I think
to.
that's an interesting point. Sorry, Moses, just to
Yeah,
cut.
yeah.
Sorry, I do apologize for talking across you.
Go ahead.
That's an interesting point. I think it is a commonly held but wrong assumption that the best talent is always the most expensive talent.
Please.
So first and foremost, let's look at the
Yeah.
GCC. You know, an area I know you know well, and where I live. There is a reality on the ground that you quite often find that people that come from different nationalities, when they first enter the country, get quite different salaries. And there's a number of reasons for that I won't bore you by going into. But you can absolutely find very highly qualified candidates from, let's say, outside of Western Europe who are willing to do the same job, you know, for less money because of where they're coming from and the purchasing power it gives them back home, perhaps.
Mhm.
So that would be one example of that. And the second is, again, to go back to briefly a footballing analogy, and hopefully I'm not boring too many of your viewers who aren't interested in it. But if you were to look at Nottingham Forest's squad this year and look at Chelsea's squad this year and look at their, you know, relative positions in the Premier League, you could easily make the argument that, you know, the best players between those two teams are not the ones that cost the most money. And that, you know, that refers all the way back to what I would call a normal job, if you like, a marketing manager or accountant or anything else. It's not necessarily a case of the highest paid people. There's lots of examples of companies where people are willing to take a market average salary rather than something that's in the top quartile because either the work-life balance works for them or the benefits work better for them. Could be as simple as the office is next door. I can walk to work. So there are lots of things that can impact that as opposed to just pure hard cash. I do think it's very difficult to go into the market and get top quartile talent with bottom quartile compensation. I think that's extraordinarily difficult. But as I say, just to pick you up on that,